Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Cox with Aquavita. So St. Patrick's Day is a holiday that I didn't really know a whole lot about, and I was curious. We often celebrate these holidays without really knowing the story behind them, and I know about the drinking green beer and celebrating Irish heritage, but I didn't really know anything about St. Patrick. So I just did a little bit of quick research, and I thought I'd share that with you. So St. Patrick lived in the 5th century. And one of the interesting things about his life is he was born during that period where Roman power was in decline and lawlessness was more prevalent in that area. And so he was actually kidnapped by raiders when he was probably in his teenage years. Well, he spent 6 years in captivity, more than likely as a servant or a slave, as a shepherd of some kind or something along those lines. And after 6 years, he escaped. Well, for most people, you would think, I've escaped, hooray, I'm free, and then they never return to that environment ever again. But St. Patrick actually did the opposite of that. After he was trained as a missionary, he returned to Ireland, to the very land where he'd been in slavery, and he wanted to bring God to Ireland and to the Irish people. So he spent his life, probably from his 40s until close to the end of his life, spreading the word. Spreading the good news of God and of Jesus to Ireland. And that is why he's known as a saint today, for doing that. So the shamrock, what is the whole purpose of the shamrock in that story? Well, allegedly, what he would do when he was talking about God and explaining God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit to the Irish people is he would take a shamrock, which has 3 heads to it. And he would use the 3 heads of the shamrock to talk about the Trinity. So anyway, I just thought that was really interesting about St. Patrick, that even after going through a lot of hardship at a young age, after coming back to Britain, where he was taken from, it looks like he might have even been from an affluent family from the little research that I did. He could have just been comfortable for the rest of his life and been like, I'm home. But no, he went right back into that situation, and he cared enough about the people that he was ministering to that he spent a good chunk of his life going there and spreading the good news. So I think that's important for all of us. It's even if we've been hurt, even if we've gone through difficult periods in our own lives, to be able to just brush ourselves off, forgive, and do our best to be a light in the world and a light to others. So that's an inspiring part of the story for me. I'm probably still going to have a beer today to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I thought that was a really cool backstory to it. Neat holiday. So thank you all so much, and hey, remember, it's all about the story.